You have to list to last. That's what my broker told me on my very first day in the real estate business. More than 18 years later, he was right. You see, when I take a new listing, I set into motion a series of events that just rock my real estate world. I get to help my family, friends, sphere people, sometimes complete strangers achieve their goals, and when I do that, I generate referrals, the lifeblood of my business. When I put a sign in the yard, I just seem to get a listing mindset, and I'm like a magnet to other sellers, so I get even more listings. I serve my community because real estate is at the foundation of every community. And if I'm creating traffic or increasing values or getting some buzz going in a neighborhood, that's a good thing. I'm meeting buyers, first-timers, second-timers, multiple offenders. I don't have to go looking for them. I don't have to beat the bushes. They come to me because I have inventory. And at the core of all of this, I'm building my business. Because when I take that new listing, all of a sudden, whether I had no listings or 6 or 60, my business is on the upswing. Hi, I'm Rich Sands. I teach CRS 201, Listing Strategies for the Residential Specialist. And I'd like to invite you to join me for my next course. Now, this is the book, the Listing 201 book. It has 4 chapters in it: preparation, presentation, pricing, and marketing and servicing. And while we'll be guided by the direction of this outline, we're going to try to customize our content to meet your needs and the demands of today's consumer. Now, the world has changed quite a bit since I got in the business in 1992. Heck, I think the world's changed quite a bit since yesterday. What we'll try to do is look for ways to refashion our business to reflect those changes. You know, in the last century, we had the MLS book, and it was ours, and we protected it. And if you wanted to see a house or get real estate information, you had to come through us. Well, those days are over. People have access to more information and more resources than ever before. And because of that, our role as realtors has changed drastically. And we need to be sure we know how that role has changed in order to be relevant to them. Some of the things that this class is going to focus on to sort of elevate our relevancy quotient are: we'll create an effective pre-appointment positioning procedure that will create demand for our services before we ever knock on the door. We'll learn to separate the listing decision from the pricing decision by developing 2 separate presentations: a consumer-oriented, benefit-based marketing presentation based on the wants and needs of that seller, and a 3-part pricing presentation based on the successful positioning of that home into the marketplace. We'll learn a system for overcoming any of the obstacles a seller might throw in your path, whether it's a fee objection, a pricing challenge, or just some goofy, unreasonable thing they'd like you to include in your marketing plan. We'll discuss the role of technology and social media in today's real estate business, and we'll address whatever else might be challenging you in your quest to be the high-performance, fully engaged real estate agent that you'd like to be. So join me for CRS 201. While I know it's difficult to peel 2 days off your busy schedule, I think in the end, you'll be really glad you did. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.